Hey everyone, it's Brandy and I'm back with another YouTube video. I actually filmed a intro with the completed look, which I never do. I always forget to do, but I remembered. So in this video, I will be showing you all how I created this beautiful look with strictly black owned products. So did I live up to the challenge? Was I able to use strictly all black owned products? Well, you just have to stay tuned and keep on watching. All black owned products. So we are in the month of February. It is Black History Month, and I wanted to do something to just show my gratitude, my excitement for Black History Month, and just to, you know, just to do something to honor the fact that, you know, we've made it another year. And thought, what better way to show my excitement, my gratefulness than to film a makeup tutorial with all black owned products. So I am going to actually go ahead and do my brows off camera because so in certain areas I did have to cheat a little bit. One being my brows. I did not realize that I do not have a brow product that I can use for my brows that's black owned. Like even now I'm still thinking like, what do I have? But I have nothing. Like when these black owned brands release products, I never go for the brow stuff. I feel like I already have that, but technically I already have everything, but brows never stand out to me. So I'm going to go ahead and do my brows off camera and then I'll be back. Alrighty y'all, so I'm back with my brows filled in, and I didn't clean them up because I actually do have product that I can use to clean them up on camera. Also, I'm in a new setting. I'm not in my standard, in front of my standard background, my backdrop. I'm in my living room, and I don't know, let me know if you all like this setting. You prefer being, or do you prefer me being in front of the backdrop? Like, let me know. I was just switching up something a little different. We took our Christmas tree down and we have like way more space now that it's gone, and so I was like, maybe I can shoot over there. So I don't know, thought it would be a nice change of scenery. Also, Valentine's Day is in a couple days. Today is Friday the 12th and Valentine's Day is Sunday. So, you know, just to show how much I love you guys and appreciate y'all, I got y'all some balloons just to say I love you. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I really do. So also, by the way, the brushes that I'm using are not black owned. I don't have any black owned brushes, surprisingly. I don't know, I just don't have any. Sorry. I will look into that now, knowing that I don't have any. We're gonna do some finessing in this video, so I hope that's okay. So I'm using the Kevyn Aucoin. This is SX12, and it's a very beautiful color. Like, I love this color, love his products in general. So yeah, we're using this as a base on our eyelids because I don't have a black owned primer. I realized that as I was packing everything up to move to this room, that I don't have a black owned primer, which is, it's just how it is. That's just the way it is. In the words of my nephew, that's just the way it is. So, but again, I'm gonna be more mindful about trying out those other products, the things that I don't have. Right now I'm using Fenty Beauty translucent powder in the color Butter, and I'm just going to use that to set my eyelids. So the reason why I'm setting it is because this is a creamy product, and because I'm going to apply eyeshadow on top, I don't want it to be too wet or moist, or I don't want the eyeshadow to slide. So I'm just using this to kind of set it so that way it can dry and the eyeshadow can adhere to my eyelids a bit better. So I tried this company. The brand is colored Raine. I love them, but I haven't tried this specific palette. So this will be our first time trying it, and I'm super excited. First of all, look at the packaging. The packaging is so sleek. It's called the Queen of Hearts palette, and yeah, they have matte shades and metallic shades, and just because I just felt like when I opened it, it was like, oh, I forgot. I haven't looked at this palette in a long time because I've been waiting to film a video where I can use it. Y'all, look at this. So beautiful. All of the shades, the matte shades, the shimmer shades. It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, so I have Juvia's Place. I have another color, Raine. This one I love. I did like a whole bridal party with this one little palette. Ain't that crazy? Like, that's how fire it is. Start with the Royal Prerogative. It's like a light brown shade, and I'm looking down because my mirror is down here. But one thing that I will say that makes me like super duper love colored Raine eyeshadows is just their pigment. Oh my gosh, they're so heavily pigmented. I'm going into the Duchess shade, which is like a darker brown, if you can see that. Oh, so beautiful. Such a beautiful shade. Okay, yeah, so even though I have this brown down, I kind of want something a bit darker, just a smidge in my outer corner. So I'm glad I brought this over. I'm gonna go into my Juvia's Place, and so I'm using the colors aren't labeled, but I'm using the one above the brown. Make a good eyeshadow palette, like, that's just the truth. They're very pigmented. You know, the same things that I feel about colored Raine, I feel about Juvia's Place. And okay, y'all, I'm back. So my camera stopped recording, and I'm not really sure what part it stopped recording on, but just to kind of backtrack, I use the Queen of Heart palettes to build up my like outer crease area, my transitional shades, and then I use the Kevyn Aucoin concealer and SX12 to carve out my eyelid. I was also saying that I wanted to try, so far I've only used one of their products, and this is another black owned product, and they do pigments and like glitters and different things like that really well. Oh, so beautiful. The company name is Jlaure Cosmetics, and you all probably have seen their advertisements on Instagram and or Facebook. It is legit. Okay, I'm gonna go with the Champagne on Ice, and oh, it's so beautiful. Look at it. I just want to do like a swatch. I mean, even though you can kind of see, but I also have a lot of stuff on my hand, but like, so what I'm noticing is that this is very sheer. So I'm gonna go back into the Queen of Hearts palette, because some of the pigments are really good for just like on top of stuff. I'm gonna go into the Royal Highness shade, and I'm gonna lay that down first, because what the Champagne on Ice is gonna do is just really make that color pop, because they're kind of in the same family. So we're using this as kind of a base, even though we have like our primer base that makes the pigment pop, that makes this Royal Majesty that I'm applying really sit on the skin very smoothly. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. And I feel like it's not even coming up as pretty on camera, but trust and believe, it is a very beautiful shade. Now I'm gonna go back to that Champagne on Ice shade, and I'm gonna use the same brush. Actually, funny thing is, this is like a Coastal Scents brush from way back in the day, but I'm just gonna tap that pigment right there on top. Oh, that's so pretty. So now that that is down, so I'm gonna take the Jlaure Cafe Mocha, which I think this color is absolutely gorgeous. It's perfect for exactly what I need it to be, which is right here, helping those browns blend together. It's not giving me the same respect on this one. So, but that's okay. Sometimes stuff like this happen and you just gotta apply and reapply. Okay, y'all, so I'm back and I was left to go get my makeup wipes because I need to wipe one of my eyes off. Can you tell which one? Comment down below right now. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you guessed this eye, which is my left, probably your right, then you are correct. Yeah, like you could literally see the difference, like, and I could tell as it was happening that it was getting messed up, but this eye is way more smoother than this one. This one is a bit more blotchy. Let me come in a little bit closer so you can see. Beautiful, but this eye isn't the same. It kind of got lost in the sauce, and I know exactly what happened. So I'm just gonna wipe this eye off, and I'll probably do it off camera. But what happened is I didn't put enough concealer on this eye. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do this one over, and sometimes that happens, you know, like, yes, I'm a professional, but professionals mess up too. Yeah, I'm back. I had a series of this unfortunate events happen, okay, because after cleaning my eye up, then my camera wouldn't turn back on. It was saying connection loss. All to come to find out the battery's just dead. Just say the battery is dead.
Optics? The photographs. You mean pictures? Why didn't you just say pictures? Say pictures.
I do not have, I'm gonna continue on with this makeup tutorial. I do not have a eyeliner that's a black owned brand. Get this Showtime green right here as like my eyeliner. I don't know. I mean, we could see. I'm gonna try it, and if it don't work, we'll just cover it up with the black. But let's see. Okay, we might be on to something. Moving along to my personal fave, lashes, and today we are using my lashes. These are Bava lashes, and if you don't know, now you know that I have my own lash brand. It is Bava lashes. Okay, she exclusive. Check her out. She does have her own Instagram page and her own website. Check her out at babalashes.com on period. I started this brand a few years ago, and yeah, it's been my baby. This is in the style Nita, and I love these lashes. They are super, this particular pair is super dramatic. If you're looking for, if you want to support in any kind of way and you want a lash that's not as dramatic, more everyday, go for the style Lala. Lala is a very natural lash that you can wear every day. It's still a mink lash. All of my lashes are mink lashes, cruelty free. Look at her. She's such a beautiful lash. See her? We're gonna start on this face. We're gonna go ahead and use Fenty Beauty powder and butter again, and I'm just gonna use this if I was going somewhere. I'm not even going anywhere. Like, it's 12 o'clock in the morning. Where am I going? Nowhere. we're gonna use it as a primer. It's gonna be like, it's helping to mattify all the areas on our face that are oily or shiny, because I definitely suffer from that. I'm also, now that I'm looking at it, notice that I didn't really clean my brows. So before we go any further, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up my brows. For today's foundation, we are going to use my absolute favorite black opal. I swear by black opal, it is one of my favorite. And fun fact, in the year of 2019, 2 black women ended up buying black opal. So black opal is now black owned. When it originally was in stores prior to 2019, it was not black owned. Okay, so if you were also confused about whether or not black opal is black owned, because they have the name black, people just automatically assumed that they were black owned, but they were not black owned. I kind of already knew that, but yeah, they started recently being added to a list of black owned brands, and I'm like, it's not black owned. So I had to hit the Googles, you know, get on my Googles and figure it out. And yeah, they were bought out by black people, so now they are black owned. So I'm proud to say that all of the black opal foundation I have is black owned. So, but I'm gonna start with Au Chocolate and the cream, and I'm just gonna put that like all over my face. So we're just gonna draw some like tribal lines here, right, all over. I'm going for a more full coverage look today, and black opal is kind of medium coverage, but you can build it. So I'm gonna tell y'all about something that happened to me recently, how I got scammed. So I'm gonna tell y'all how I got scammed, and it was crazy. It's sad. I try not to think about it, because like, if I sit there in it, I'll probably get very discouraged and probably depressed, because of shit. Like, I was basically trying to get a intro made. I wasn't quite sure if I was going to use the intro for my vlog videos or for my main beauty videos, but either way, one of those, like, I do low, like reached out to me and was like, I'm gonna go ahead and use the liquid foundations now. But yeah, they reached out to me and was like, I do designs and portraits and all this stuff. And so I went ahead and decided to, the reason why, let me go back. I decided to use them because I had a client who posted that this like artwork that they had got done from this particular cartoon artist person or whatever. And so she's a trustworthy client. I don't think that she was in on it in any way. I just want to get that out there now. But yeah, because she tried them, when the person ended up, I liked the photo, they end up reaching out to me, and you know, I was like, okay, well, let me see if they do animated, you know, cartoons or whatever. And so she reached out to me. Actually, I don't want to tell this story. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. Basically, long story short, I paid and didn't get the animated cartoon. She showed me like a preview of it. I asked to make changes and she didn't. She said she would make them, but she wanted me to send the rest of the money. I sent it, and a few days later, almost like, yeah, a week or so later, she deactivated her page and never was heard from again. So $70 went down the drain, and I have nothing to show for it. I knew that I could probably do my own intro. I just really didn't feel like it because I have so many things that I'm working on with my own business and everything, that trying to create an intro where I could have someone, you know, help, and the cartoon was like blinking or whatever, and I wanted it to wink instead. Like, we didn't have any issues, everything was cool. I wasn't even hounding her for it, you know. I would ask her every few days or so, like, if she had an update for me, but outside of that, I didn't even bug her about it. Like, she would say like Friday, I wouldn't hit her up till like the next Wednesday because I forgot. So I was very chill. She just never got back to me, and then basically deactivated her page. And it's like, why do all that? Like, you had already did a demo. Like, I even like would have taken a demo, but she sent it on Instagram, and yeah, like, for whatever reason I can't even view it anymore. And I'm just like, what's the point of that? You had already started it, so you might as well finish. I didn't really feel like going into all of the details, y'all, because I mean, that's basically the story. It's like, it's not that long of a story, but it just already started affecting my mood. I could feel it, and it's unfortunate that that money is gone now, and I don't have anything to do for it. So I didn't know that this was actually going to have this much of an effect on how I feel. So we're gonna move along. I'm going to put on the Fenty Beauty concealer in 390, and it is a bit more orange. I'm actually going to, I did that all crooked, right? What? I'm gonna mix this with my the Kalahari Sand foundation. I'm gonna mix it just so that, and I should have put this closer to my eye first, but we're here now. And yeah, you're gonna do 2 different concealers. Put a lighter shade under your eye first, and then the darker shade to help blend it out. But you know, we are rebels. We're gonna go ahead and set our under eye. I'm using the Fenty Beauty in Honey. I like to use my sponge to set my powder because it grabs a nice chunk of powder at one time. For my drier skin people, it's probably best to use a brush, because if you have dry skin, you really don't need too much powder. Like, powder for you can go really, really wrong really, really fast. I'm going on top with butter right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and contour. I'm using Black Radiance, their medium to dark palette, which is everything. As you can see, I've hit pan on this a long time ago, and I remember when they like first launched this, and I was like really excited. I didn't think that I wasn't sure if it was gonna work for sure, but it does. And I also have their light to medium, which I use on like my lighter skin clients. But yes, it's a great contour palette, and what they did was create a contour palette, okay? Because it's very hard, especially being darker skin, to find shades that actually will contour me, and I feel like this one does a great job, and I can use it on a lot of different girls that are darker complected. I'm gonna go on top with Rihanna's Mocah Mommy. This one is good for like a bronzer, but it's super red. Like, it's super duper red. You can even see it just from without me actually applying it, but I'm gonna apply a little bit, but not a lot, just on top of the Black Radiance. Along to the lips, and I swear I do not have a black owned lip liner. I know it's crazy. I have the lipsticks, but liner, it just, yeah, I don't have any. moving along, we do have a black owned lipstick, which is by AJ Crimson, and this is in the shade No Shade. So it's called No Shade, and it's a really nice, it's a black girl nude. Okay, let's talk about it for a second, because there's nudes and then there's like pale. And that's what most nudes are, is just like a pale shade, but this is like a legit nude. It's a black girl nude that you can actually use. So yeah, I actually talked to him personally when I was at the makeup show Chicago, and he swore by it. I swear by it. It's actually too good of a nude, because right now I'm seeing that it's blended in with my lips, but don't fret. I knew that Makeup Shayla did a collab with ColourPop, and every time she drops a collab with ColourPop, I'm on it, because I love supporting any of black influencers, makeup artists, whatever, and whatever they drop. So I am gonna use the shade Come On Sis. I'm gonna go ahead and top it with the, this is again with Makeup Shayla collab. It's called Neat Freak, because I love a little bit of a glossy look. So yeah, there we go. And that's on that. So we're gonna go ahead and dust this powder off. So for blush, I'm going to use Black Radiance. This is the Toasted Almond shade. But for highlighter, I'm moving along, I'm going to use the shade Pose, and this again is Makeup Shayla collaboration. Highlighters are one of those things that I don't need a ton of, okay? Like, highlighters are highlighters, and I feel like I have a nice amount. I have like, sorry y'all, I know we didn't do a transition. I just kind of jumped to the completed look, but this is the completed look. As you can see, it came out really pretty. Like, no eyeliner, but we used eyeshadow as eyeliner, and it still came out really pretty. Either way, this is the final look. All black owned products were used, except I did cheat with the lip liner, but you really can't even see it because the lipstick overpowered it. And are you gonna try any of the brands that I mentioned in this video? Please let me know. I'll also leave the links to these brands down below, and I might even leave a coupon code for my lashes if you're interested in buying my Meek cruelty-free lashes, Bava lashes. Again, the link will be listed below, possibly with the coupon code, but you gotta check the description box to see. Let me know if you all like this type of tutorial, and if you want to see another one where I'm using like maybe a full face of one whole brand, or another black owned brand with some of the missing products that I didn't have. So let me know if you all like this type of video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and if you can, share this video with a friend, and let me know how you like this look. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.